Welcome to Charts Today. My name is David Linton, and today's edition for Thursday, the 2nd of December, comes to you from Milan in Italy, and I'm heading to the airport shortly, so this is going to be a quick one. Mixed colours on the screen this morning, just telling us that we've got a mixed picture going on. The dollar actually still looking very good on the long term, but we've had that spike with the Fed comments day before yesterday that's really kept the position quite flat. Looking at, again, sterling, we're at 132. Again, currencies have been relatively flat this week despite that spike. And if we look at Bitcoin, down slightly in the news at the moment that the US government is going to start looking at crypto, so quite interesting there. The S&P 500 index ended up down 1% yesterday. We saw a big fall off towards the end, as shown in that hourly candle. This is my weekly, daily and 60-minute chart, of course, and so we're seeing yesterday's big day. It's quite a big 3 days in a row, and that's showing up as with Friday's candle last week and then this week's candle, two quite big weekly candles. So we've got a downside target of some 2.5% lower. We are seeing the futures up slightly this morning. The S&P future up nearly 0.8%, so it does look like the market will go higher, and the VIX volatility is pulling back a little bit, but still sitting at relatively high levels at the moment. So the market is fearful, and so all eyes will be on the US. We're seeing the FTSE future down 0.9%. We haven't got a paint yet on European markets, not open yet. We saw Japan was down slightly, the Hang Seng recovering 0.5%, but not really changing the trend there at all. India looking stronger, up 0.7%, so quite a good rise there. We'll look at the energy mix in a minute. We're seeing soft commodities relatively quiet. Gold sitting at 1775, so again just struggling short term to stay above that $1,800 level. And US 10-year yields falling back, and interestingly deactivating that upside target because we've fallen below that level. So it's quite interesting that that's come off the cards. So it just means that the inflationary fears are less prevalent at the moment. Looking at the Brent Crude chart, we're below the cloud here, both on the 60 and daily, and we've got mixed targets there. We will be putting out our call to clients shortly. US nat gas has sunk much lower. We were bearish yesterday, and it's just continuing in that downtrend, so a real fall away there. Emissions are down slightly this morning, but obviously the one chart that's making new highs. Gas markets this morning, we're seeing NBP down 2.6%, and TTF lower as well, so we are just seeing these gas markets looking a little bit less good. And German power, this is yesterday's price, was nudging new highs, hitting the target that was given. So we had 143 very much as the target, and that's where we've got to. So we're looking now to the next target. So power markets looking stronger than gas. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, back in London. Happy charting. See you.